Coming up on Vegas Nation Blitz, the Raiders took their first loss of the season.
I never want to lose a game. Most of the time, I don't even want to lose a play. And that's just how I'm wired. To me, I want to win them all. I think they all winnable.
Now they turn their attention to the home opener.
We got to get those little things right, sure up those, and get ready for Pittsburgh, man.
It's Raiders and Steelers, a rivalry renewed in prime time. Vegas Nation Blitz starts now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
A week away from home for the Raiders, but they might be feeling like they should have stayed in West Virginia because the good times quickly came to an end in a 38-10 loss to the Bills in Buffalo. So let's take a look at that game in our top stories. Joining me now is Review Journal sports columnist Sam Gordon. And Sam, you were out there, you watched the game unfold. The Bills, they were a machine. James Cook, he was cutting them up, man. He was like a butcher, man. Josh Allen, a pure gunslinger. So not a lot went right for the Raiders in this game in Buffalo. A lot went wrong, Sam.
Pretty much everything, Dre, but I want to focus on the running game, right? We're 2 games into the season. Josh Jacobs won the rushing title last year, and the Raiders, despite returning a majority 4 of the 5 starters on the offensive line, currently 30th in rushing, 58 yards a game. We know that passing offense, Jimmy Garoppolo, at his best, when he's supported by a running game, Dre, they're not getting it right now, and as a result, the Raiders are at the bottom of the league in a number of offensive categories. Yards, points, time of possession, all an issue. So they need to figure out some balance offensively. They've had none through 2 weeks so far.
Well, Sam, you talk a little bit about the offense there and what they need to improve on. The story for the Raiders, though, I feel for a long time has been the defense and how much they need to improve. And it feels kind of like we're swimming in circles on that point. So what should they do to prevent the Steelers from rolling up to Allegiant Stadium and ruining the home opener?
Well, I think fortunately for the Raiders, they get the benefit that the Steelers are also struggling offensively. Raiders ranking 30th in rushing yards. One of the 2 teams ranking behind them is Pittsburgh. So they don't have any balance with their offense at all. Second-year quarterback Kenny Pickett struggling, right? This is a game where they're going to have an opportunity because of how low-scoring Pittsburgh's offense has been so far and because of their struggles, an opportunity for their defense to maybe get on track and show some life that it didn't show against Buffalo.
Well, Sam, thank you for that as always, and we will see you again next week. But for now, Adam Hill has some fast takes.
The Raiders will welcome back to their practice facility after a week in West Virginia and Buffalo by some rain, but it's died down. A nice day out here. But some news has developed with the Raiders. Chandler Jones, who has been away from the team dealing with personal issues, has been placed on the non-football illness list. That frees up a roster spot, and they will continue to monitor his situation. They have not ruled out him returning at some point, but for now will officially be away from the team, and that roster spot is cleared up. The Raiders did get some good news on the field. Jacoby Myers back at practice. Devontae Adams also practicing. Both players had been checked for concussion. Devontae was. Myers was in protocol. He is out. He is back on the practice field as well. So full strength at wide receiver as they prepare for the home opener. Sunday night, they've been the home opener for 2 other teams. Now they get their chance at Allegiant Stadium coming up on Sunday night against the Steelers.
D&R House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler, the perfect bridge between internet pricing and a traditional brick-and-mortar jewelry store. We specialize in loose diamonds, natural and lab-grown, engagement rings, fashion jewelry, custom design, and jewelry repairs. We operate by appointment in our beautiful offices in the One Summerlin building, downtown Summerlin. Our great relationships with the world's largest diamond wholesalers and our low overhead saves you hundreds, if not thousands, on your purchase.
Now let's take a look at some key numbers from the Raiders' loss in Buffalo. -2, the total amount of yards running back Josh Jacobs recorded on the day. 0, there is some positivity for the Raiders in terms of pass blocking though, as quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo was not sacked for a 2nd week in a row. 1, the number of catches for wide receiver Hunter Renfrow. He saw his first target and catch of the season late in the loss. 2, the number of Raiders wideouts to catch a pass in the game. 6, the total number of Raiders to catch a pass, the number of passes caught by Devontae Adams, and the number of targets for Josh Jacobs. 9, the number of solo tackles for linebacker Robert Spillane. 31, how many completions Bills quarterback Josh Allen finished the game with compared to the 37 passes he attempted, which gave him an 83.8 completion percentage for the game. Welcome back to Vegas Nation Blitz. Ahead of this week's home opener, the Raiders partnered with USAA and hosted local military members at Allegiant Stadium for a tour of the facility and a boot camp on the field. I got the chance to talk with Raiders President Sandra Douglas Morgan ahead of the event and relive some of my glory days by participating in the drills. Let's take a look.
USAA recognizes that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of these service members. It means a lot to them because without these type of events, some of them may never get a chance to even go to a NFL football game.
We're here now with Raiders President Sandra Douglas Morgan. Sandra, we are here at the USAA Salute to Service Boot Camp. Raiders are training military members like the Raiders train for NFL Combine. So can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Sure, it's an incredible event. We've been partners with USAA since we've moved here in 2020, and the military and veterans are such an important part of the Las Vegas community. So right now they're kind of going through similar combine drills. Again, these men and women have given, their lives to our country. It's really important that we be able to show them a little bit of fun and what it means to kind of be a Raider, and to do it here in Allegiant Stadium is incredible, and we're just really thankful for the partnership and everything they do for us.
Now, community involvement is really important to you and the Raiders as a whole. So how important is it to get the military community involved and kind of show them and bring them in for an event like this?
Well, I'm a daughter of a veteran, so I grew up on Nellis Air Force Base. I went to preschool off of Nellis Air Force Base, and to know that what they do, again, day in and day out, everything that they do is really for the service of our country. And so again, to be able to have this partnership with USAA, have them have a little bit of fun, see what it's like, go through some combine drills. We're just really grateful for our partnership. It's incredibly important to us. You saw our quarterback actually go out and kind of fly with the Thunderbirds. Everything that the Nellis Air Force Base and Creech Air Force Base they're such an important part of our Southern Nevada community. It's the least that we could do to have them out here and have a little bit of fun today.
Now, as Raiders president, are you going to do a little scouting, see if anybody has a little bit of, a little bit of athleticism to them, and see if they can get a roster spot?
Our eyes are always open, right? But today we just want to make sure they're having a good time.
I'm here. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Vegas Nation Blitz. As always, please head on over to vegasnation.com to read all of the great work from our team. And for our crew, I'm Leandre Fox. We'll see you again on Saturday at 7 a.m. for Vegas Nation Game Day as we further preview the Raiders home opener.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.